Hello folks, and today I have a little bit of good news about the Ebola crisis, and I have quite a few things to get into. I'm going to see how things go, and I might not touch on all of them. First of all, what I try to do in these is four things really. I touch on new headlines, I give numbers, I give prognostications, and I try to give occasionally some details of the disease, the treatments. Um, I don't necessarily do all four. I have special updates in which something different I talk about, or maybe something unusual has happened. First of all, in the countries, and I'm seeing different numbers. Frankly, I was a little confused this morning. I thought it was up to 3,700. I can only see verify up to around 3,500 deaths, but in any case that's continuing. The rate to me seems to be going down a little, which is good. It seems to be not as fast as doubling in 3 weeks, and that defines an R value. When the incubation is 3 weeks and it doubles, that gives you 2.0, and that's bad. If it was under 1, it would stop spreading before too long. It would die out. And some other people in the media have started to talk about this. But the 2.0, that's how it's defined. And I saw that 2.0 going back, or the doubling every 3 weeks. I saw that going back around August. I've been doing these videos over 2 months. I think I only did a couple in August. And let's get more into the good news first. To explain away the apparent bad news, Madrid, a fellow has it, but he touched clothing and belongings, stuff from a person who died and was flown out of the area of West Africa. That other person was flown to Madrid, and this person had direct contact with the clothing. And so that's a new case, a new country, so it doesn't seem that bad. The Congo, Senegal, Nigeria all don't seem too bad now. I understand Nigeria was limited to the 20 cases. It seems like it's under control there. The 3 original countries, not Senegal, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea, it's still out of control there. The case in the United States, now that also doesn't seem so bad to me, and the point is no one on the plane seemed to have picked it up, and I talked about the transmissibility of this before. I paused that to have a little bit of coffee. It's not much coffee, it's not that good anymore, but nothing from the planes. It wouldn't surprise me if a couple more people in Dallas were infected, because he was living with several family members, this fellow who is in well, not quote-unquote poor condition, but critical condition, which is a poor condition. He's not in good shape. But it wouldn't surprise me if a couple of his family members picked it up. I'm a little more confident now. I'm going to say less than 50% chance it's going to be widespread in the U.S. As I said, I get more data, and I look ahead on these things. So, explaining away a third piece of apparent bad news. Well, it is bad news that Sierra Leone, now I keep seeing these articles, more than 100 died in a day, but they couldn't account for up to 1,000 people. So that's the statistical spike. But it is out of control in these 3 original countries, and the 7 countries now. The other 4, it's not widespread, which includes the U.S. and Spain. And stories about people from New England have it, someone from Norway has it. These were people who picked it up in West Africa, and they were flown home. See, I've not been an advocate of that situation. You see what happened in Spain, but the person did the the new infectee who was not flown to Madrid like the first one. As I said, they handled his clothing. But I am feeling less concerned about it in the United States. As Dr. Nyman says, and he said this for a week or more, there are likely over 20,000 cases already. I don't know if we can, or the medical people of the world can stop that from growing to 40,000, given the situation in the three hard-hit West African countries, which I previously alluded to. But it may not get up into the 500,000, 1 million category, which some of the headlines have proclaimed, which would happen if it keeps doubling, and that would happen early next year. And again, the treatments, just, this is a longer broadcast, so I'll mention that. The ZMapp is not available to too many. There's a couple of pieces of bad news, and I won't go into it because I'm trying to be a little more upbeat in this broadcast, but I'll keep following those in the future and let you know about that. Again, I'm not beholden to anybody. What I give you are my thoughts and from my studying of this, and it's not going to be skewed one way or the other for political reasons or to try to get because I'm being paid by some group of people. But be careful out there, folks. That's it.